turns gray, a shadow falls, a coward's boring blight. The armies of the villain foes try to steal away the light. They march in dull formation, their banners bleak and pale. A soulless bland invasion that is destined now to fail. 'Cause the signal fires, a hero wakes and answers freedom's call. He straps on sharp fortitude to make the tyrant fall. He does it for the party, for the salt and for the lime. He does it for the pandas. Now it's payback time. He's the havoc bringer. Tequila man's his name. Slings chain lightning and thunder in a margarita rain. He's the havoc bringer upon his golden throne. When Bud sees the spotlight, he'll wish he'd stayed at home. Battle seal, this silent fuzz thinks he has the upper hand. He's laid his poison swamps and mines all across the weary land. But Tequila Man just smiles and shakes a cocktail cold and deep. He has a promise to the world, a promise he will keep. He raises up one hand and from the ground the towers start to rise, reflecting golden power in his margarita eyes. He does it for the victory, for the stories they will tell. He does it for the pandas as he rings the final bell. He's the havoc bringer. Tequila man's his name. Slings chain lightning and thunder in a margarita rain. He's the havoc bringer upon his golden throne. When Bud sees the spotlight, he'll wish he'd stayed at
All right, good morning, everybody. Tequila here. How are we doing today? Hey, first, what's up, Farrell? How are you doing today? We are jumping straight into this. I don't even know. Let's see what we're looking like on this. Because we joined a bracket last night, and coincidentally, I actually got in here with LTK, I remember his name, and then also Mr. Zephyr Games himself. So we have to get 131 to stay. And last tournament we got 171. But if we look, we have ranged ultimate, which is really bad for us. So I don't know if that's possible to go 171 again, but we are going to try. This is my first time ever staying in Legends, so we are going to give this our fairest shot. Doing good. Did you start yet? I'm about to start. We are going to go back on death penalty and G comp. for the perma black hole. We are getting really close, by the way. Sorry, Tequila Tower.lol says you're getting 30th. Obviously, it knows all. I mean, as of right now, it's not wrong. I am 30th. I'm tied with Supachetta and Dordon. Ooh, okay. Both of them which can smoke me. So that's actually 2 more places up. So that means to stay safely, I really got to get 146, and that would tie me at 24th. So 147 to beat Harimal Malaya. So that's what we're shooting for. Is we're gonna shoot for 147. It's predicting you're gonna get 21 waves. Wow. Tower.lol has no faith in me. Obviously, that's not right. I mean, it might be right, dude. Tower.lol knows all. You know, here comes Tequila's 21 waves. Wait, fair shot. Like, can I help you if you don't crush 200? Yeah, I'm down. I'm not crushing 200 waves, but I'm down to possibly look into doing a rerun with you, Farrell. You only got 151? Holy shit. This ain't looking too hot for me, boys. Tower.lol has faith in only as much effort as you usually have time to put into your tournaments, lol. Ooh, Zephyr, you took over a 50% hit. That is rough. Ranged ultimate is brutal for EHP. And I don't have Vast mods yet. We are close. Oh, another thing. I don't have perma chrono field yet. I'm still 2 seconds off. I'm 2 seconds off of perma chrono field, which is really going to hurt me. Let me make sure I put everything up where I need it to. Pretty happy with all that. I think I just go max click into enemy level skips, and then we'll go max clicks into nothing because we don't have any money. Okay. Ultimate weapon reduction. Yeah, the ultimate weapon reduction doesn't really matter at the first 100 waves. Like, it's only 1 second. Ultimate weapon reduction is only gonna give me minus 1 second, because I'm only gonna get to between 1 and 200 waves. Oh fuck! Thank you. All right, well now we have perma chrono field. Holy crap! Thank you. That is perma chrono field. With an extra second just to be safe. That is perma chrono field with an extra second to be safe just for the ultimate weapon battle reduction. Enemy level skips is a waste. You're doing 200 waves. Enemy level skips is nice. The more level skips you have early on, the better. Thank you for the stone pack. You should roll for substat, TBH. For what? Which substat? I have perma now, and I have 400 stones left over, so if I needed it, I could go more. But I don't need to. I think I'm gonna do another click into golden combo next, as my next click, but I'm gonna wait until after the tournament to decide that. I don't really care about perma chrono in farm as much. I could go up to 55 seconds. ILM quant or up to 60% slow on chrono field. I'm gonna wait. Because I don't have anything done for the chrono or for landmines. Like I don't even have the landmine stun or anything. How do you get stunned? Inner mind stun, okay. Well, even in tournaments, I still have perma. Because it starts out at 1 second, right? Yeah, it starts out at 1 second, and then it's an additional 1 second every 100 waves. So I will have perma. Let me go. Well, let me. Do I take this all the way up to 55 so that I can have perma in tournaments and in... Ooh. So at 55 seconds, I would have perma chrono field in... until I don't get a package. I mean, I have like an 86% or something chance to get a package. I have a very good chance of getting a package. Oh my god, do the stun rotation speed later. I haven't started my mines yet. I should do mines, but I haven't started those yet. Just get 1 to 2. Okay, well, there's a stone pack. I will get 1 to 2. Okay. Are you saying, Farrell, are you saying you want me to do quantity then? Landmine quantity? I'd say save for GT Plus next level. You're wild, Farrell. Farrell is insane. I would buy cheap, slow costs to keep range in line. So I don't really need the slow as much because the main thing for Chronofield right now is I want stuff to get to my tower to die by thorns. So the slow doesn't help me too much until I get until until I have orbital augment. If I had orbital augment assist mod, then that would let me. So what do I do with these stones right now? Do I go for 55-second chrono field so I have guaranteed chrono in both farming and in tournaments? Because 55 seconds allows me to have that damage reduction permanently, which my damage reduction is getting up there. It's already up to 17.5%. That's a really big boost. So if I go to 55 seconds, I'll get 17.5% DR in farming runs. That should be like another probably 100 to 300 waves in farming. Ranged going slower will help you. I really want to go for the 55-second chrono field, I think. How much is that going to cost me? Where's Project Ren? Alright. I want to check this before I do anything. Alright, chrono field is at a 50-second duration. And that's 25.26. Go to 55 would be 33.16. It's going to cost me 790 stones. But 1057 minus 790, that'd leave me 267, which would mean after tournament I would be able to still get a click in GT Plus. I think a substat first, save the potential stones. The problem is I don't have room for a mod yet. I can't take any of these off. If anything, I would take off Golden Tower bonus and switch that for Golden Tower duration. By the way, unlocked all your ultimate weapons in Ren. Did I not do that? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's funny. I haven't updated my rend in a while. Make sure that's correct. One tower cost us 250, yeah. Okay. That is correct. Alright, so what are y'all thinking? Because it's pretty much between y'all two. So, what are you thinking? Do I go for the perma? I don't have... Alright, so I don't have room for a substab. I'm almost on the line of saying get some slow and chrono field plus 0 or look at GT plus cost. So GT plus cost is still pretty cheap. Golden combo is only 430, so I could do... With the stones that I have right now, I could go to GT4. So I could go from GT plus 2 to GT plus 4, which would be a huge boost. CC is king even for HP. It is, definitely, but CC is a little better, or it's better a little bit later on. I think, if anything, I would rather go perma chrono field for the actual damage reduction. And I mean, obviously, it would give me some CC. And then I would rather go straight into Econ for Golden Tower first, rather than getting GT plus first. I would rather focus more on Econ than CC at this moment. I think I need just a little bit more investment there before I go into start really going hard on CC. What is the what does Ancestral Duration substat give me? You're so delayed in talking. Is the stream delay killing it? Have my chats not been going through? Mark, they have not been going through. This is the first one I'm seeing. First I've seen Mark. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, it's not just me. I've not seen any of your chats, Mark. I saw Huge, and then I saw Yo in the very beginning. I just scrolled back up. Okay, yeah. That's the first I'm seeing as well, Mark. As what Farrell said. So are we thinking 2 clicks into GT Plus? Not going hard, it's getting the basic. From everything I've heard, Chronofield Plus is not that great until you get like +3 or 4. That's so odd. They were showing up on my timeline and no one was responding, and I was super confused, so I refreshed and it was gone. Plus 10-second substat. Okay, so that would give me perma, always. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on, Mark. I love my perma Chronofield. So I'm thinking when I get 141, I'll re-roll and I'll drop Golden Tower bonus. I'll try to get GT duration and Chronofield, either duration or whatever it's called. So for this tournament, I have perma though, because I'm running GCOM. Because I've got 50-second duration on a minute cooldown, and I should have a package every single wave. I'd go hard in Chronofield. I regret not doing mine. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up YouTube and we're going to do a poll really quick. I was not expecting these stones, so I'm kind of down to derail my my current stone plan expenditure that I had. Alright, so we're gonna go with CF plus. We're gonna go with GT plus 2.
Here he comes, holding sword and light. Tequila man's here, it's bandit time. Spotlights burning bright tonight. Raise your glass, the vibe feels right. Smart missiles raid inside the game, but the party calls his name.
Alright, so this is going to be the poll. We have Chronofield unlock. We have the Chronofield unlock, and then we'll wait and see with the remainder of stones. We have GT plus 2, which would get me to GT plus 4, actually. We have Chronofield duration to 55, which would give me perma with no subs and 290 stones left over. And then we have Chronofield unlock, and then put levels into Chronofield plus. And to make this fair, I am not voting in this poll. Alright, hang on one second. Let me scroll back up a bit because I was typing all that out. I love my perma Chronofield, worth it for the reduction. I'd go hard in Chronofield, I regret not doing mine. Chronofield slow does basically nothing to help EHP though, right? Chronofield slow helps a little bit, but not really as much until you get, not really as much until you have Orbital Augment. With Orbital Augment, it very much does. I don't know how it keeps enemies off. Everything is delayed. Nothing really is if he's only really doing Thorns damage. Yeah, so it does help EHP a little bit, because it slows enemies down and it gives you more time to regen. But the main thing is, once you have Orbital Augment, Chronofield becomes very good, even for EHP. Okay, no. I'm talking about currently perma with where I'm getting in farming and tournaments. So Chronofield duration to 55 seconds would give me perma with the 5-second perk in farming runs, and then it would guarantee, even if I was able to get 600 or 700 waves, that I'm keeping perma in tournaments. I don't have to go to 70 seconds until I'm able to go 1,000 waves. It also helps get a few extra orb hits in. That is true. But I would also have to lab my Chronofield range, which is at 0 right now, because the main thing from Chronofield is the damage reduction for right now. As I get later on, I will have to work on that lab so I can get the extra orb hits in. I'm going to let this go for about a minute. 2 more minutes. I think the perma pole part is skewed since you don't have the stones for it. I do have the stones for it. I can go, so if I go Chronofield duration to 55, then that gives me perma this tournament, and it gives me perma. It gives me perma this tournament. It gives me perma in farming once I get the perk, and then it leaves me 290 stones if I go Chronofield to 55 seconds. I'm gonna let it run until 225. For now, it's a fast lab. Alright, so we've got 57% are saying going Chronofield duration to 55. And then it looks like, okay, somebody changed it to Chronofield unlock and see. So it's 25% to Chronofield, 25% to GT Plus, and nobody says get Chronofield and then level it. So we are going to go Chronofield duration. Ever my question in Discord properly is just say yes or no. Hang on, I haven't had Discord open. 1 second. Wait. Am I missing it, Zephyr? Hang on, Zephyr. I missed it. I don't see the question. I was skeptical on second wind mastery. It's level 4 and it's boosted my farming 900 waves. Dude, second wind mastery is absolutely goated. What's my GT plus? My GT plus is at level 2 right now. No, the 900 stones goes from GT plus 2 to GT plus 4. I said I'm pretty sure, Zephyr. I said I think. Sorry, I said I think, which means yes. I'm pretty sure. Technically yes, but no. So yes, Zephyr. We can get up after stream. I'll explain it better. All right. One person switched back to GT plus 2. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go 55-second duration on Chronofield. So we're going to click to 55. And then we are going to save the rest of these stones for GT Plus. Which, if I'm able to stay, I need another 100 and... just under 100, what, 140 stones? 133, right? I changed my vote, the rest to Chrono Field. I changed my vote, the rest to Chrono Field. When you say the rest to Chrono Field, are you saying you want me to go into speed reduction? So we have Perma Chrono Field now, farming and tournaments. First time in champs in a while this tournament. Hey, congrats. How's the new changes treating you with the making tournaments a lot harder? I changed from CF to unlock GT Plus. Yeah. So that's the thing. With the remainder of these stones, I'm gonna save and just go into Chrono Field Plus. I want to get at least level 4. But yeah, we are gonna run. All right. Let me make sure I put everything set up right. So we have the mods good. Can we get any clicks in any of them? I just did this last night before my farming run, so probably not. Also, we are saving up reroll shards. We are going, as soon as we get that sharp fortitude, we will have at least some ancestrals. Run first. No, GT Plus. Yeah. So I'm going GT Plus. That's what I'm saying. I'm saving up the chrono. I've got Perma Chrono Field now. 55-second duration gives me a 60-second duration with perk in farming runs. And then I've got G-Comp on to cover that extra 5 seconds for tournaments or milestones. So we are good for milestones, tournaments, and what's it called? Now, once I'm pushing 1,000 waves, I will not have perma. I need to get to 70 seconds, but that is way far down the line. I don't care about that right now. But on a good note, now we can actually rely upon this 17.5% reduction. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I like the longer tournaments. Short tournaments don't feel as intense. I honestly much prefer these shorter tournaments. It is so much less... personally, my favorite part of the game is farming, and that is where I put almost all of my focus. I am very proud of where my tower is as far as econ. Let me make sure I got everything set up right. So with the much shorter tournaments, we are able to not care anywhere near as much about, we lose a lot less coins per hour doing shorter tournaments. We are going to go ahead and join. Also, we are saving these gems for the 9th, I think it is, when the armor banner starts. We are going for 1 sharp fortitude, as well as, I think 3 more orbital augments. We can check that really quick. Modules, armor. So yeah, we need 3 orbital augments and 1 sharp fortitude for ancestral. So we are saving these gems until I think it's the 9th. But yeah, I think the next, I think my plan is the next 2 clicks are, ooh, was that death penalty? It was. Plasma cannon putting in work, baby. What's your spotlight stats? Spotlight is currently 61 with ancestral substat. I think that's 50 or 46 degree. Yeah, it's 46 degree natural, 61 with substat. For quantity, and then the bonus doesn't matter, but I have a 19.2. It shows more because I have ultimate weapon damage or whatever it's called. The relics, I think that's where that discrepancy comes in. But yeah, I definitely prefer the shorter tournaments, even though I think it was a little bit of a hit with directly where my tower is, this like intro part into Legends. So I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I think as EHP it hit a little bit harder for the beginning of Legends than it did for Glass Cannon players, but at the same time, I definitely am very happy with the changes. All right, what was the wave count we have to get to be safe? We have to beat D's nuts, so 146. No, 147. Beat Harumai. So we're shooting. I don't think that's gonna happen. We're shooting for 147, but we have to get at least 141. I don't like that that guy tied me. Do you think he did it on purpose, or did y'all just end on the same wave coincidentally? Oh, it crushed a big bunch. Even though my gems and stones don't change, 250. $250 or we're going more? What? I don't think there's any shot I'm going 250. It's ranged ultimate. Did you hear about the guy that keeps tying Spartan Jr.? Somebody keeps tying Spartan Jr. every, like, I think he's doing it on purpose. It's 3 tournaments in a row that somebody has tied Spartan Jr. Ooh, I don't know if you saw that, but we actually didn't get a package there. And so we don't have quite perma. I guess it's because Chronofield doesn't queue the same way that GT Plus does. Speaking of which, I need to go get more than 2 10 waves in my tournament. So how's your bracket looking? I'm going 250. There's no shot I'm going 250. Zephyr's account is much better off than mine. Look how much they're already hurting me. Honestly, I think there might be a bug with ranged ultimates not being affected by Primordial Collapse's damage reduction. Call me crazy, but I think that might be a possibility.
Gentle heart, black and white, in his view, day and night. Then the switch in his head.
What just happened?
Nothing said.
Did I not have second wind already? What? Am I not running second wind? What the hell? No, I'm running second wind. What the? You already beat the 21 waves tower.lol predicted. Seriously though, what happened to second wind? Well, we're definitely rerunning. What the fuck was that? I guess I'm gonna slow it down closer to 50 waves, but that was stupid. Second wind went earlier in the run? What the hell? I'm telling you, I do think there's a bug that... Hang on, let me get the baby account rolling. This is the stupidest thing. Surrender needs to be on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna go slower game speed. I lost second win on wave 42. What the hell? Attack speed to juggle the ranged ults. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try a slower speed. So I'm wanting to get the Ancestral Sharp Fortitude, and then as soon as I get Sharp Fortitude, I'm gonna continue pulling on the banner to try to get some orbital augments. But once the banner ends for armor mods, I'm going to be getting another card slot for sure. I could definitely use one.
The house lights hit the floor, the crowd begins to chant his name.
Finished 1456 waves and champs. Damn.
On the shadows to play his favorite game.
Is that what placement did you get, Tyler? I think I won my first champs tourney. Wait, that was your first time ever in champs and you got 1456? That's crazy. I'm clicking health when I invest in the ELS. Yes. I'm clicking both. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's your first time ever in champs and you got 1456. That's crazy. Oh wait, you've never gotten first before. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread that. I misread that like 3 times actually, because I reread it. And then you followed up message, and I still missed it. Yeah, that is huge. Trample Sways. Yeah, that one's on. I was thinking that was crazy. There was no way you were getting 1456 your first time in champs. But I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I think you're right about the attack speed to try to help juggle the ranged ultimates, because that is definitely what killed me. But like I said, I do think it's bugged. There's no way they should be chunking me that hard when I have this much damage reduction. Look at that. They are chunking me ridiculously hard. You see how bad they're chunking me? They're supposed to be doing 380 trillion damage, but I have a bunch of damage reduction. Because I've got, let's see, I've got 73.1% damage defense percent. Then I've got 80% from Primordial Collapse. I've got 17.5% from, what's it called? That is just crazy. Let's see. At 328 trillion, I should only be taking like times 0.2, or round up, say 0.27. I should only be taking like 14 trillion per hit. I don't know. It just, that seems like it's way more than what I'm actually getting hit by. I'm about to lose second wind here in a second. There it is. Yeah, well, so they changed Primordial Collapse to where it's supposed to be applied even if it's not enemy sucked in by black holes. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's bugged, but that definitely seems like I'm getting hit harder than I'm supposed to be from ranged ultimates. Oh, also the math that I just did, it was like 14 trillion. That's not counting 53% from my flame bot or anything like that. So that would mean it's only like 6 trillion or something. Why are you getting hit? I'm getting hit from the ranged ultimates. It definitely was supposed to be. Why aren't you hitting them instead? I'm trying to hit them instead, but they don't like me. Black Hole prevents ranged from firing, but it's ranged ultimate this tournament. So it is not preventing them from... it doesn't prevent the ranged ultimates. Same thing with like fast ultimates, it's not gonna affect that. But yes, it should apply, Berto. We aren't getting shit this tournament. This is terrible. Alls. Target priority right now. It's ranged. I don't have target priority level 2, but it's on ranged. I'm gonna wait because I know there's a delay.
There is no place in any world for him to hide or run. This hero is a
But yeah, the whole thing with Primordial Collapse is it was bugged, so it wasn't applying to a lot of. I think it wasn't applying to rays, scatters, or bosses in the beginning, and then they fixed it to apply to rays and bosses, but they couldn't get it working for scatters for like a couple of weeks. But it's supposed to have been fixed by now. But the range definitely seems like it's hitting harder than it should be. I do have a lot of percent damage reductions, and they are hitting me very hard. I got a new personal best in plat, including runs before tournament change. Heck yeah. Okay.
City's glowing, midnight call. Fuzz's army starts
Oh, the problem is these ranged are hitting me really freaking hard.
leaving chilling, empty mark. Overchargers, power surging, but a new dawn is emerging from the shadows.
Your mod setup?
A reflected fire in his eye. Think there's
I'm running Death Penalty, G-Comp, and then Prim C and Sharp Fortitude.
ready for the final blow. Get ready for the show.
It did eliminate Prim C from doubling the damage reduction if an enemy was inside more than one. I don't have that problem though. I have pretty much close to perfect coverage where it's not double dipping a bunch. But that was a bug. Anyway, so like that they should have gotten rid of, even though it hurt me.
Commanders barking, giving orders, breaking through all the borders. Saboteurs, sneaky
So part of my problem with ranged ultimate is I don't have orbital augment yet because I'm not running an assist module, and so they just live forever because I don't do any damage, and they don't take health or they don't take damage from orbs. And I can't run something like plasma cannon to help with that. I don't know if we're staying. I don't think we are. Actually, I'm pretty confident we're not. Yeah, it's just funny that ranged ultimate makes it go from where bosses are normally what's going to kill you to, you know, oh, there went Luke. I think at GT4 start getting some development. Yeah, that's the plan. It looks like we're gonna demote this tournament, and then after we go to GT plus 4, I'll start getting some other stuff more. What? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any shot that I'm doubling my waves going up to 130. This is unfortunate, fellas. Ooh, one thing we can do though, because we're already respec, we can go try for tier 18.
Footsteps, legions, fleets of steel, with empty hearts that cannot feel. Tequila man observes the feed and plants a dark and deadly seed. A pinprick in the fabric of the sky, a silent black unblinking.
So we're not getting a promotion in tournament here, but we might get ass mods unlocked. You would have to gym rush a bunch of regen and second one mastery for that kind of improvement. I don't have the coins for that though, even if I had the gems. But that's alright. Hopefully we can break 300 waves. Let me get lucky and get a 50-50 trade off at 190 and then we'll be golden.
The rim is salted, yes, tequila is poured. All this power for a simple cause. The panda sleeps safely tonight. Death penalty for the boss.
So the biggest change here from the last time I tried, I got 198 waves. I'm pretty sure that 198 waves, I did not use demon mode. Also, I did not have, I think I had base unlock of second wind mastery, and I now have at least level 1, so that's a pretty large increase of regen. And then I maybe even have another level of regen mastery, the base regen mastery, since trying that. So I think, oh, and permachrono field now. So quite a bit of improvements there. So I think there's a decent chance that we get the 300 here.
In the land of pixels, the battles ignite. Tequila men rise, shining ever so bright. With a click and a tap, his empire he'll build, a fortress of fury with courage.
There's no ranged ultimate here, so we ain't gotta worry about that. Baby account is cooking, dude. 165 so far. I think I've ended the last like 3 or 4 tournaments in a row in the exact same spot. 224, yeah, 3 tournaments in a row at 224. Yeah, I was just saying that's what you'd have to. I mean, I would love to do that. What does Tags call them? Student loans. If anybody wants to donate me like $7,000 in gems, I'll just student loan myself through second wind mastery level 10. I'm kidding, of course. Do not actually do that. That would no, don't. That is a joke. That would be a terrible source of income. If anything, I would be buying modules, but I'm waiting for the banner.
From humble beginnings brings a single small post. To cannons and lasers, a powerful host. He gathers the gold with a masterful hand, upgrading defenses across a whole land. Oh, tower idle defense, the strategy's key, and Tequila Man's here for all eyes to see. Waves crashing down, a relentless display, but his tower stands strong, come what may. He watches them fall, the enemies flee, his kingdom secured, wild and free. Through levels he climbs, with a determined grin. Let the next wave commence, let the victory begin. Oh, tower idle defense, the strategy's key, and Tequila Man's here for all eyes to see. Waves crashing down, a relentless display,
Oh,
but his tower stands
I'm really hopeful for this. I think we can do it.
let the cheers resound for Tequila Man's legend on this battleground. Tower idle defense, he conquers it all, standing triumphant, never to fall.
Death wave rising, golden tower shining, chain lightning cuts the skyline, sparks across the neon night, black holes swallow silence, pulling stars out of sight. He pours a silver chalice, brimmed in salt and fire bright. The havoc bringer whispers, take your final flight. Tequila Man, ride the death wave high. Raise your glass to chaos, watch the cosmos die. Tequila Man, hear the missiles sing. From the galaxy compressor comes the final sting.
Why aren't you enter sprinting? I think that I get better waves just off of the death wave health. I don't know if death wave health works as good or your intro sprinting. Then also, I don't really have a good card slot for it. And it would only be base, so is it 50 or 100 waves, whatever it is? I think it's 100 waves. Oh my god, it's 1250 for intro sprint mastery? That is crazy. Ooh, first fleet at 95. I'm excited for this. Only need to worry about commanders. What color is the commander? What color is the commander? I don't know. Takes you to the first fleet, but no, it won't do your death wave health as good. You can get that after. The problem is I need the extra death wave health. I'm only at 2.42%. Big orange. When do you unlock card masteries? Tier... What is card masteries? Is it tier 14? I don't remember when card masteries was. That is terrible. We got red. That's the saboteur. That means he does nothing. Let's freaking go, baby. Look at him just sitting there. I am going to have to nuke before my wall falls, though, because he will just come in. Have you picked up RPC Mastery? Yes, I have gotten RPC Mastery. Here's 16 Wave 100. Okay, there you go. Here's 16 Wave 100 is card masteries. I don't know why I was blanking on that. Ah, 224. Let's go. Baby account. Continuing the streak of 224s. Yet again. Let's go. Okay, so it's a way off still. Don't gotta figure out what to do to get first for a while. Honestly, so for card masteries, the only ones that I actually would recommend people getting, if you're planning on sticking EHP for a little while, which I would recommend, then Second Wind Mastery and Regen Mastery are both very strong and will get you a good amount of tournament performance. And then RPC and Wave Accelerator Mastery are the only other two that people ever suggest getting before getting GT Plus, because you have to make about a queue a day to be able to afford the labs realistically. Oh hey, the Saboteur died. I don't know what he died from, but he died. 100% EHP for life. If you're saying that, I would actually recommend, unironically, to get both Regen and Second Wind Mastery. Second Wind first, but Regen and Second Wind Mastery are both very strong for EHP and progressing your way through champions. So if you're getting close to being able to get card masteries, those two are really strong. I totally missed what you said. My roommate started yelling. I was just saying, unironically, I would actually advise people to get Second Wind and Regen Mastery pretty much as soon as possible. They take thorns little by little. I'd say Regen first, but that's just me. No, Zephyr, remember we talked about this. Regen is only a 40% increase versus Second Wind is a 90% increase, and the 90% is for 400 waves, which Regen did not get me 400 waves in farming or tournaments. Therefore, the 90% from Second Wind is going to be more. Because they changed the way the wall rebuilds guaranteed now with Second Wind, the Second Wind Mastery is going to give you more waves immediately than the Regen is. What about Free Up Mastery? You don't need a lot of econ to make that one effective. That one really depends on your build. I ended up getting it so I could max my enemy level skips by around 300 waves by locking enemy health level skips, but that one is very much more build dependent. I'd get neutral masteries instead of investing a bunch of stones into EHP until you figure out where your tower is going. Testing needed. I mean, we did test it, in a way. How many waves do you think that Regen Mastery got you? Because if it didn't get you 400 waves, then Second Wind Mastery is going to give you more waves. What's up, Hadjo? Champions damage masteries are going to provide more turning progression than EHP masteries. That is not necessarily the case, Feral. That depends on how you're pushing your tower. If you're pushing your tower to do damage, then that is true. But if you're pushing your tower to do EHP, then that is definitely not the case. I saw a like 68 wave increase or something, or it was either 68 or 45 wave increase at the top end of champions for me. Regen got me 400 or 500. I don't think it was just Regen though. You can bet perma second win mastery if you gold box the recharge lap. Yeah, that's definitely true. But I'm talking about at base without having that mastery done. How did it get you that many waves, Zephyr? Mine only got me like a 200. It was less than 200. I need to find where I told you how many waves it got me, Zephyr. And that was the only difference that I had, was getting regen mastery. I did not get anything else. No clicks, no labs done, nothing. Because I failed the tournament and I had the stones in my pocket, and then I did a poll and I bought it and then immediately reran. Alright, I think I'm almost to where it was. It's been a while, and it's been a while. Good lord. Okay, it gave me 262 waves on farming. 262 waves on farming and 40 champion waves. But I think that you did have a lot more, you had a lot more investment into your regen before I did. Like when I got my regen mastery, I think your regen was already invested a lot more. But for me it was 262 farming waves and then 40 champion waves. Even if you aren't going all in on EHP, it is still, to me, very worthwhile to continue going EHP through champions, and even like a lot of other people agree with that. Like even Tags was telling me to continue EHP through my champion progression, like to continue working on my EHP labs and stuff. Yeah, I did turn off auto perk. Ooh, if we get 50-50, it's just over. We win. We haven't even lost our wall yet. Right as you're at the point where you are soon to be transitioning to hybrid. Honestly, with all of the changes, also, I definitely feel that transitioning should start happening a little bit later, closer to where my tower is at. Keela, you can gain 200 waves just by looking at the screen. You attribute your progression to the mastery, LOL. No, both of those runs were done back to back. And, well, the farming runs were done completely AFK. The farm runs and the tournament runs were both done in a controlled environment. I did both of them I did both of the tournament runs while watching the screen. I actually watched the screen less on the rerun with the mastery, and I still got I got 40 waves. And then I did the farming run how I always do, where I set the computer and then like I went to sleep after that one. That was an overnight farming run that I was asleep for. That was 100% done the exact same way as all of my other farm runs, and it got me 268 waves. Wow. Couldn't ask for better perks. This is so great. I mean, Dabs is the best choice here. But that's ridiculous. That's funny. Honestly, defense percent I think is a better first perk than regen. But yeah, if this one fails, we're definitely gonna set it to defense percent. I'm saying, Farrell, both of those runs were done not AFK. Those were done by sitting in front of the computer with a respec and everything, like actually giving it my all, which is very rare for me. Oh, what is the purple fleet? Is that the one that's gonna kill itself? Hold up, hold up. We got a purple fleet, fellas. My first pick was fucking dabs. Terrible. With your regen in second mastery, I'd argue regen. I'm down to try it. Alright, do we nuke this? Do we kill the saboteur? Or does he kill himself? Oh, look at it. It's a little squiggle going back to himself. Wait, you're all, you didn't talk to me? No, that I'm fairly confident we did talk that one. I'm fairly confident that we did talk that one. You were definitely against the regen. I didn't talk to you in between getting regen or not, but I talked to you before that tournament. He nips at your wall. Yeah. I let second win proc. It's all good. Blue fleet didn't hit us to kill. I know, it was the scatters that got me. What is, every time we talk, you doubled your waves. That is very true. Shit, what was I thinking about? How many waves does... I hate scatters. Is it scatter ultimate or something? Is that a thing? Scatter's ultimate? Scattered children have 40% more health? What the hell? Second win did proc. Yeah, it did. I fucked up. I missed my timer there. I'm gonna have to rerun this. Hey, 400 gems. Alright, what was I doing? First perk. General didn't affect us unless they're extra. Oh, okay. All three elites have ultimates 18 and 19. That is trash. Wow. Horrible. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Buddy of mine that does not play the tower just whispered me, or DM'd me and said, he said that game, what the fuck is going on? That is exactly how I would feel about the tower if I did not actively play the tower.
Some say he's just a phantom. Some say he's just a myth. A cosmic, joyful wanderer to share a cocktail with. But when the fleets of floods appear, a tide of endless drift.
Alright, so there's a fleet at 95 waves, and then it's every 100 waves after that, correct? So it's 95 and then 195, and then 295 would be the last for getting this milestone.
To keep the black and white from harm, a true and living work of art. They call him Tequila,
And the only one we care about is orange, right? Which is the commander.
from the spotlight's glare to the panda's lair. He turns history's pages. He'll fight for what is right. Across the stars he'll roam. Tequila man, the hero who will always bring you home. And when the fight is over, when the final shot is fired, he'll build a golden tower for the.
If we get 50-50, this should be a GG.
He'll pour a drink
We just got 218 pretty comfortably without using demon mode.
The greatest celebration is about to now begin.
How many waves does demon mode give you? Is it 16? Without wave skips?
They call him Tequila Man, a legend for the ages. From the spotlight's glare to the panda's lair, he turns history's pages. He'll fight for what is right. Across the stars he'll roam. Tequila Man, the hero will always bring you home.
And without wave skip and wave accelerator equipped, I have both.
The legend is real. Are you ready?
I have both wave skip and wave accelerator equipped.
Watch the scene in the light, laser green, spotlight burns, feel the stare, ice and lime cuts the air.
Testing. What's up, Steve?
Feel the heat on the skin, let the countdown begin.
Minimum 10 waves. I think it's 16 with wave skip, right? Or sorry, wave accelerator. It's I think it's 16 with wave accelerator. Is that correct? Wave accelerator makes waves 30 seconds and it's 300 seconds for demon mode.
gentle heart, black and white, in his view,
Okay.
day and night. Then the switch in his head.
So then it's 10 waves plus wave skips.
Feel the pulse start to climb. It's the final party time. One shot, two shots, three shots, four. Give the people something more.
The average is 16 waves with wave accelerator. Okay.
Take wheel helmet. Fire in his soul. Smart missile. Watch the world explode. In the silence after the fire, he gets his one desire.
I'm still pretty happy about all of this.
A single light of
We're really close to the tier 18, 300.
last, to last.
Look at the outside of my house on Discord. Which Discord did you post it in? Did you post it in medium effort or peanut butter pals? Oh yeah. How do you get into that? That is crazy. I still have to get midnight so I can build a house. It looks sick though. How do you get in? You'll have to show me the house here in a little bit.
The house lights hit the floor, the crowd begins to chant his name. He steps out from the shadows to play his favorite game. He walks
You like your camera, bud?
a salt rimmed glass in hand, the undisputed hero in the sun.
Did you hear what he said? Oh, it does?
He loves the road of thunder, the flash of
What? I've done 0 on the inside. If it makes you feel any better, Steve, I don't even have a house yet.
they call him Tequila Man, with a Gavin soul, taste for sweet revenge, and losing all control. He'll toast a fuzzy panda, then make his enemies pay with smart missiles and margaritas. He'll blow
Hey, look at that. We got the Saboteur. Or not, yeah, Saboteur. So we're golden for the first one. The first one is cake. He's gonna kill himself.
out his Wild West, explosive neon dream. Some say he's complicated.
Alright, actually, realistically, to pretty much guarantee that we get this done, I could. Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Ignore that. blue. You just need to dodge one orange one more time. I would count that as purple more than blue, don't you think? What up, Spartan? We got our ass waxed by some ranged ultimates today, so we are definitely demoting out of Legends. However, we are trying for the tier 18 300 milestone right now. How are you doing, sir? What's up, bud? Range ulti does indeed suck. It's blue, LOL? Nah, dude, there's no shot. Saboteurs are purple. We gotta have a... We're doing a poll on this. Alright, this is a completely unbiased poll for you, Zephyr. Second win just procced. Alright, we gotta actually semi-pay attention here, fellas. %, blue. PS can't see purple. I'm gonna turn down the game speed as well. They look great to me. Oh wait, not saboteurs. I'm dumb. It's overcharge. Hang on, it's overcharges, not saboteurs. Saboteurs are red. We're all stupid. We're all stupid. Overcharge. Not really, it's just me. I'm just gaslighting you to make me feel better. Blue/purple, both are accurate. Are saboteurs red like the basics? Yes, yes, Berto. Berto is the genius here. And then Zephyr followed that up with, yeah, it's okay, I'm dumb. Ended it the second purple overtook. I ended it the second that I saw your message that said overcharge is the blue one, I'm dumb. Or blue don't one dumb. What's up, Gail? How you doing? What's up, New? How are you? Alright, we're having the most important discussion of our lives right now. What color is the... whatever they're called. What are they called? Overcharge. Alright, this one's a lot more actually unbiased here. How long has the stream been going on? It has been an hour and 30 minutes. Doing fine, glad to hear it. I'm doing fantastic. Still blue. I still think you're crazy, Spartan. popping in the stream now. I know. Y'all are trolling, LOL. I think you're trolling. Almost forgot to drop a like on the stream. Hey, shout out to Farrell, dude. Drop a like on the stream, please. Yeah. There you go. When does the next fleet spawn? Isn't it 195? We're gonna turn the speed back up a little bit. Alright, I'm just saying, to me, that is 100% red, orange, and purple. Hang on, I'm trying to get the trying to get a picture off of the wiki, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, give me 1 second, bud. Alright. We're gonna give up, but I am 100%. Yeah, you can have that. I'm 100% on that there are indeed purple. Let's see what the poll says. We are ending it. No bot. IQ. I don't have IQ bot set up. Zephyr Games IQ score is 2. I did not steal the IQ bot. I did not do that. I do have, if for anybody interested, if you do exclamation point 90 meters, then you can get, or sorry, 90M, then you can get the 90 meter build guide. And then I also have exclamation point 0M for the rangeless blender guide. And then I have exclamation point tip for the link to the tipping page. I have not fleshed out what all I want to do for the IQ, or sorry, for all of the bots. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free to shout them out. Those are currently the ones that I have. TIP. TIP. I don't think there's games on your camera, bud. Let me see. Oh, I guess there is here. Damn it. I wasn't watching. Exclamation point. Or yeah, I was late. We got this. We can do it. That's unfortunate. I think Zeratin is streaming. I saw Tags was also live. I need to go drop him a like. Shout out to Tags. He is also streaming. Died at 200 again. Cannot believe it. But honestly, with the way this is going, I think there's no shot, even if I get tier 19 unlocked, I don't think there's any shot I'm going to 40 waves. No, don't put stuff on my desk. Here, take it. No, go put them somewhere. Okay, we'll go pee.
Wires glow, circuits hum for the wicked, doom has come. Dimension core, a violent birth. He's the judgment of the earth. Singularity, heart is strapped on tight. Bathed in cold and burning light. He is vengeance, he is pain. A hurricane of
I'm starting a petition. We're gonna send it to All Clouded, and he's gonna get it over to his uncle, Uncle Fuds, that they're gonna reduce the damage that ranged ultimates do by 50%. That would be lovely.
legions, fleets of steel, with empty hearts that cannot feel. Tequila man observes the feed and plants a dark and deadly seed. A pinprick in the fabric of the sky, a silent black unblinking eye. Salt becomes his fist, line becomes his rain, an enemy that can't be missed. Tequila man, singularity haunts the pain. Tequila man, black hood erase the name. Death wave, a final sway. Tequila man, secrets that the void will keep. Tequila man. Tequila man. The rim is so dead, yes, tequila is poured. All this power for a simple cause. The panda sleeps safely tonight. Death penalty for the boss. Death penalty for the boss.
Playing a game on your camera.
Tequila man.
You doing good?
muscles, the battles ignite. Tequila men rise, shining ever so bright. With a click and a tap, his empire he'll build, a fortress of fury with courage instilled. Oh, tower idol defense, the strategy is key, and Tequila man's here for all eyes to see. Waves crashing down, a relentless display, but his tower stands strong, come what may.
This is going to be the last attempt here, either way. But hopefully we can get the 50-50 trade off and sail on through. Finally back on the PC. I'm hoping for 50-50 trade off, and then we just sail right on through to 300.
From humble beginnings, a single small post.
You're still gonna explain? Yeah, I know. Did you see what Bonsai put in the council chat?
He watches them fall, the enemies flee, his kingdom secured, wild and free. Through levels he climbs, with a determined grin. Let the next wave commence, let the victory begin. Oh, tower idol defense, the strategy is key, and Tequila man's here for all eyes to see. Waves crashing down, a relentless display, but his tower stands strong, come what may. So raise up a glass, let the cheers resound for Tequila man's legend on this battleground. Tower idol defense, he conquers it all, standing triumphant, never to fall.
Alright, we are about to get our fleet. We are hoping for no orange.
Death wave rising, golden tower shining, chain lightning cuts the skyline, sparks across the neon night, black holes swallow silence, pulling stars out of sight. He pours a silver chalice, rimmed in salt and fire bright. The havoc bringer whispers,
Oh, we got the orange.
take your final flight. Tequila man,
So do we have to just nuke her, or do we wait and see how it goes?
raise your glass to chaos. What's to come?
That thing looks awesome. It's beautiful.
Hear the missiles sing from the galaxy compressor. Comes the final
Oh wait, whenever second wind procs, I have second wind blast, so it should, in theory, kill it, right? Yeah, second wind blast just kills him, so I don't even have to nuke for the first one. And it doesn't really matter.
sharp fortitude like razor steel and shaken by the void. Primordial collapse is near.
Makes him thorns immune. Okay, I have nothing. I have no idea what any of the doohickeys do.
Every drop of agave fuels the fate of men.
forgot about second wind blast. Okay, well then turn it off. Or maybe ask mommy if she can figure it out. Yeah, second wind blast because I mean I have perma uptime on second wind mastery anyways because I have the recharge, and we're only going to 300 waves anyways. So it doesn't matter if it procs early. I'll have the regen all the way through. Also, we are big chillin'. 3 trillion per second regen is nice. I'm gonna get this 5.5 million click into EALS and then I'm gonna stop clicking it. I'm gonna do my wall health and health. Hopefully you'll get regen trade off or 50-50. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of scared about regen trade off though because of how bad stuff is chunking it. Because I don't have that much health. But I also, I do agree. I think I would rather have either of those than, I don't know, pretty much anything else. What is going on? Why am I getting hit so hard? You can't set your first perk to any of the purples. Do I have to nuke here? What, bud? Okay. Yeah, sorry. Here. Here you go. Okay, well then turn it off. You're a silly chicken. Yes, you do. You hold this button. And that's it. I didn't. Okay. 2 to 3x. What? What is 2 to 3x? You're talking about the speed? I slowed it down because I almost died. And then I was turned around messing with Oliver. He was wanting me to put his gloves on. Baby panda. He's got snow gloves that he wanted me to put on him. Yeah, the speed. Yeah, I was turned around messing with Oliver, so I didn't want to be turned around and die while I was at 2 to 3x speed or something. This is something stupid. Ready for these stupid scatters to start dying. I need 1 or 2 of them to die, and then I'll regen much faster than they can hit me.
Spotlights burning bright tonight. Raise your glass, the vibe feels right. Smart missiles raid inside the game, but the party goes.
Ooh, do I have to nuke right here? Son of a bitch. Yeah, alright. It's all good. I'm gonna respec and go. I gotta get out of here. I'm very sorry. GG's everybody. Please go check out Mr. Tags' stream. He is currently live with Izzy running the tournament. So I will see you all very soon.